Hello, welcome back to my channel. So many things have happened. I got more work done on my tattoo. Look at my Orion. It's not quite done, but we're working on it. So there's some videos coming out after this where I don't have the tattoos. So I just want to be really clear. Prague, what are you doing? He's licking his empty food bowl. Anyways, what else has happened? Let's see. So my full-time job ramped up a little bit. My part-time job reopened. Orange Theory Fitness, we're back. And then I'm taking this class and I've got 2 weeks left and I've got a lot of projects. And I moved a couple days ago. So that's where I've been. What have you been doing in your summer? Please tell me something more fun than all this busy work. But I thought, let's do a reaction to things people have said to diabetics and kind of clarify them if we can. So I found this blog post. It is from 2013. I'll link it below. This person also has a YouTube channel, so I'll link there. But here's annoying things that people have said to this person with diabetes, and I've not read the list yet. There's 29 of them. Let's dive in. My grandma has diabetes. She lost her leg and then she died. It's really greatly supportive. Really, really positive. Glad. Please don't tell me that. That's really sad. You'll die if you eat sugar, right? No? No? There's this thing called insulin that I can give myself if I eat sugar. Ooh, this one. You have diabetes. You don't look that fat. Common misconception of type 1 and type 2 being so similar is that type 1 is built by bad diet, and diabetes that we hear more so is type 2. So yeah, but you shouldn't fat shame. It can put you at higher risk for diseases, but that's not going to be the sole reason, and that's really fat phobic. Don't do that. You take insulin. Oh, you must have the bad kind of diabetes. That's the good kind of diabetes, and how do I get that? This one isn't about me, but your child has diabetes. Did they get it because you fed them too much candy? Again, the sugar thing. That's really rude to tell someone. I cannot believe someone has said that to someone. Although, no, I can, because someone in my family had really strong feelings that I got diabetes because my parents didn't do something. Church. So I can believe it, but why do you think it's okay to say that to someone? Oh my God, you have to take shots every day? I'd die if I had to do that. Actually, you'd die if you didn't do that. So, thing with diabetes is if you don't take your insulin, your body's not making it and it will kill you. You'd find a way. I know plenty of diabetics who are afraid of needles and they still find a way to get their insulin. Doesn't that hurt? That one doesn't bother me. I mean, yeah, it's a needle going into my skin, and sometimes it does, but usually not. Technology has really improved, so you don't have to test your fingers nearly as much anymore, and the device I wear is just a quick pop in and the needle retracts, so that probably bothers some people. That one doesn't bother me. Well, that sounds better than something like leukemia. I mean, why you gotta bring cancer into this? I don't want to say anyone with leukemia has it worse than me or better than me. I think we all have our own experiences with our diseases, and just because you have something and it's not something deemed worse doesn't mean it's not a struggle. So that's really dismissive of what someone is personally dealing with. Oh my God, can you eat that? You can't eat that! Yes, I can. Again, no diet restrictions. Just like everyone else, should limit sugar for health reasons. and, you know, limit bad fats for health reasons, eat vegetables, eat fruits, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I can eat anything I want. So, ha! That's a disease that causes you to lose your legs, right? Very, very clearly uninformed person. In some cases, severe diabetes and complications could mean you'd lose your leg in the future, but you could live a long and healthy, fine life. That's a really harsh image to have for someone. Like, you look at someone and you're like, oh, you're gonna lose your legs, right? Why do people say these things? I heard you can cure that with diet and exercise. Really? Oh my gosh, I wish. Tell me how. Tell me your magic. Oh my god. I eat so much sugar, I'm probably gonna give myself diabetes too. Again, not how it works. Not type 1 anyway. I mean, have that piece of freaking cake. It's fine. It's fine. Again, so you just have to avoid sugar and you're okay, right? That simple. I wish. It's more about the carbohydrates, and sugar is a fast, quick breakdown carbohydrate. In fact, a lot of my food choices come from how does this affect my sugars, and am I mentally okay with my sugars doing that? Why don't you get a pump that just manages it for you? I mean, why don't I just get a pancreas transplant and that will fix everything too. You still have to control the pump. That's the problem. Along those lines, my friend's daughter has one of those pump things that just manages it for her. Again, the pump doesn't do anything it's not told. So you have to tell it you're eating. You have to tell it to give you insulin. Another, are you allowed to eat that? This person wrote, is it your job to police me? You just have to take insulin sometimes and you're okay, right? Constantly. Insulin constantly, or you're not all right. Annie's not okay if she doesn't take insulin. They say cinnamon can level your blood sugars. I started laughing at this one because I've had a partner tell me this before. Really, really humbly, excitedly trying to help. Said, I just read this article that says cinnamon can help diabetes. Not type 1. In fact, any random food is the next one, can level your blood sugars, not type 1, because we aren't producing any insulin. So it's the insulin that's going to regulate those blood sugars, not food consumption. And often food consumption actually means that our blood sugars do vary. Your kid has diabetes, well, at least he can grow out of it. Again, seems to be assuming bad diet, exercise can get it under control, leaning type 2. Oh, I've had this one because I have multiple diseases. You have diabetes and celiac disease? Jeez, how many diseases do you have? 4. I have 4. Clearly in this situation they told this person this, but that is not a great reaction. It seems just a little, ridiculous, like it's a thing I have. It's fine. I'm fine. You have diabetes, but you look normal. What does diabetes look like? What do they think diabetes looks like? It's all internal. This is a very tough one because it's so hard to justify to someone. When you're not feeling well because of your diabetes, if they haven't been around it or experienced it themselves. I mean, other diabetics at least know their version of not feeling well due to blood sugars and due to your disease, but this is like something that comes up all the time and is such an ableist comment. People who have chronic fatigue, people who are disabled but their symptoms don't always show or they flare, and if you don't look a certain way, you don't have something. That just completely dismantles everything that I feel on my worst days and really discredits all the hard work I put into my own body and disease every minute of every day. I don't like you, person who said that. So you just have to manage it and you're fine. Yeah, but the manage it is literally every second of every day. You have diabetes, but it seems like you take such good care of yourself. being athletic, being a fitness person. It's a little triggering because you can take good care of yourself and still get diabetes. Again, type 1 is completely genetic, so that's out of your control. And type 2, I've seen people who are meeting all these questions of like, but you're not fat. You eat so well, you work out, and they're pre-diabetic. So is that, to me that kind of signals maybe there's an underlying cause or another disease causing it, or even genetic component causing type 2 in some people. You need to exercise more and you can cure it. Exercise 5 or 6 times a week, folks. Not cured it yet. You'll die if you have children, right? Like steel magnolias. Whoo! Plenty of women successfully have children with diabetes. So we can look at pregnancy and diabetes. We see pregnant patients at our clinic all the time. They have successful babies. Ew, you have to take shots. That's so gross. It's okay not to say that to people. Whew, well, it's your fault, right, for eating too much and not exercising. This blame game for disease needs to stop. No, it's nobody's fault. Oh, you have diabetes. That sucks. That one doesn't bother me either. I'm sure that would bother some people, but that sucks is kind of the way I deal with things that I don't know, personal experience on. So if someone says they've done something and I have not been through that, or I don't want to make it about me in this moment, I say that sucks. That really sucks. So those are 29 things that have been said to people with diabetes that are annoying. Some repeats there, the sugar one. That one I get all the time. When I've been standing literally in line or literally holding the piece of cake, someone has said, well, you can't eat sugar, can you? And I was like, who do you think this cake is for then? I intend to fully eat this piece of cake. And blaming people. Don't blame people. Do not blame people. Well, that was an interesting journey. What did you think? Which one did you think was most ridiculous? Press a like if you've ever had one of these said to you. Press a like if you would never say one of these to someone. If you want me to do more content like this, let me know. Alright, I'm gonna go have a piece of cheese. You go have a piece of cheese. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!